Hear ye, the brand new Dungeons and Dragons set has been released on Magic the Gathering Arena. That's so stupid. What's up everybody, and welcome back to the Slayer's Den. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. The brand new set just released, Adventures in the Forgotten Realm, and you guys, I am so excited, so hyped about this set. Today we are playing an absolutely insane Witherbloom deck based around this card, LOLTH Spider Queen. This is a brand new Planeswalker in the set, and it is so good, guys. So make sure to stick around if you're interested in seeing an amazing Witherbloom deck in Magic the Gathering Arena. So as I mentioned, we are playing a really cool Witherbloom deck that's based around this card, LOLTH Spider Queen. This is a brand new card from Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. This is a legendary planeswalker that costs 3 colorless and 2 black mana, has an ability that says whenever a creature you control dies, put a loyalty counter on LOLTH Spider Queen. So the first place my mind went, of course, was a sacrifice deck, and not just like Rakdos Sacrifice. We're going with Witherbloom Sacrifice because this creates a ton of creatures. So LOLTH's first ability is 0. You can draw a card and lose a life, so this is great. This is like a draw engine on a stick. Her -3 ability says create 2 2/1 black spider creature tokens with menace and reach, so this is also great because it basically protects LOLTH. Not only that, that's 2 more creatures we can use toward our sacrifice outlets. Her -8 ability is really cool, very unique ability. It says you get an emblem with whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage by 1 or more creatures you control, if that player lost less than 8 life this turn, they lose life equal to the difference. So essentially, if you swing in with a 1/1 and it gets unblocked, you're not just doing 1, you're going to be doing 8 because it makes up for the difference until it reaches 8 total. Crazy, right? So aside from LOLTH Spider Queen, we do have some new cards from the set. We've got 4 copies of Shambling Ghast. This card is gas, guys. For 1 mana, this is a 1/1, and you get an ability whenever it dies. You can either give a creature -1/-1 until end of turn, or you can create a treasure token. So this card is super cool because it can get rid of those pesky 1/1 creatures or 1 toughness creatures that you can't get through because if they're indestructible or something. And you also have the ability to ramp if it dies. We have 3 copies of Deadly Dispute, which is kind of like Village Rites, except it costs an additional colorless, but you can sacrifice a creature or an artifact, and you can draw 2 cards. Not only that, you can create a treasure token as well, so this is great to kind of ramp up. It takes care of that extra 1 colorless you're paying for. We've also got 4 copies of this brand new removal spell from the set, Power Word Kill. It says destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. So the text seems a little bit restrictive, but when you think about the number of decks that actually play angels, demons, devils, and dragons, it's actually very few to what you'll probably run into on standard Magic the Gathering Arena. So I find that it's a really good card. It takes the place of cards like Eliminate and Heartless Act because it's instant speed, but it doesn't matter if the creature has counters or if it has like less than 3 casting cost. This deck plays essentially like a Witherbloom Sacrifice deck. We've got Sedgemoor Witch, which is a really cool warlock creature from Strixhaven, has menace and ward, pay 3 life, so the opponent loses 3 life whenever they target it with a spell. Also has a really cool Magecraft ability. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, you get to create a 1/1 black and green pest creature, and when that creature dies, you gain a life. That's going to be super important because we have a lot of sacrifice outlets, including the Deadly Dispute. We also have Plum the Forbidden, which allows us to sacrifice any number of creatures, and when you do, you get to copy Plum the Forbidden for each creature sacrificed this way. Since this deck is essentially a mid-range deck, we have a few copies of Extinction Event and Blood on the Snow. These are just really solid mass removal spells, especially when the current meta plays a lot of creatures. We've got 2 beefy boys in Questing Beasts and Polukranos Unchained. And at the very top end, we've got a copy of Professor Onyx and Garruk Cursed Huntsman. And these are just some really solid planeswalkers if you're going to be playing Witherbloom/Golgari anyway. Now, before we get into some awesome gameplay, I wanted to let you guys know about this amazing giveaway I'm doing. I'm giving away an Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Collector's Edition booster box. Now, this box is really crazy because it contains 12 booster packs that each have 5 rares and or mythic rares. I think a lot of them are like foil as well. Now, if you're interested in winning this collector's edition booster box, make sure to stick around to the end of the video and I'll give you guys some more information on how to enter the giveaway. But yeah, thank you guys again so much. I'm so hyped to play this deck. So without further ado, let's play some Magic the Gathering. Okay. This is definitely an interesting hand. You know, I think with a hand that has such affordable things to play, I think we could keep it. We're going to Fabled Passage. I'm just go next, end the turn. And I want to say let's go ahead and grab a black source for now. Yeah, that was actually a good call. So we'll go and play Shambling Ghast 1 and 2. Opponent's playing a forest. And they've got their little dragon pets. Let's go. Okay, that's pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and swing in for 2. Play a Fabled Passage, and let's play a Hunt for Specimen. That way I can go and grab one of these bad boys. We'll just end the turn. So with the Fabled Passage, I'll go ahead and probably just take a forest. Alright, so opponent plays Lotus Cobra, presumably add a green. It's a Cultivate. Okay, gross. I should have killed that, huh? They do have access to 4 mana and then whatever land they play, but I think that's fine. Yeah. Alright, so let's go and grab ourselves a green mana. And what do we want to do here? Alright, so our options are, if they're like turbo ramping, this would really suck. And then Lotus Cobra gives them so much mana. Or we could just kind of do our game plan of Environmental Science. We'll grab a green, gain a couple of life, and then we will just go and swing in, I think. And then we'll just kill this. It might take him off the ramp game plan for now, who knows. But if we can draw into our 5th land, then all of a sudden we have something like this. What is this? Let me see. Whenever land enters the battlefield, gain a life. Okay. That's fun. Okay, so I'm pretty glad I killed the Lotus Cobra, because that would have been so crazy. Alright, Deadly Dispute. That's actually pretty good here. What I think I'll do is probably Bastion here. Just swing in for 3. So they're going to ramp up to that huge creature, and that's going to be kind of scary. But I think it is what it is at this point. Oh, okay. So they destroy my Bastion. And you, sir, are a Bastard. Alright, so play this, and so if we Lotleth, oh, we could Lotleth, or we could just Polukranos. If we Polukranos, we can fight with the Armored Killer, aka the Gemraiser, and I think we do no attacks. And I'll just Deadly Dispute one of the Shambling Ghasts, and that will give me some mana, I believe. Ooh, Auspicious Starix. Okay, sweet. Nice. Alright. So they get to add 3, 4, 5 mana at least. It's a lot of mutating. That's a lot of mutating. Old novel. Fuck. Okay, so I need some removal, like ASAP. Oh, holy shit. That's a lot of mana. Okay, so what can they do here? This thing becomes a land, this becomes a land. Okay. Odd. So I need an extinction event. An extinction event could take care of this really quickly, but damn, that was wild. That was so wild. Okay, so what are our options here? I think the first thing we do is we Deadly Dispute one of our Shambling Ghasts. Let's see what we want to give -1/-1 to. Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving -1/-1 to something, would I? So we can kill this. That's fine. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Ha! Yes, let's go. Then we're going to Extinct for Odd. So clutch. Wow. Well, that was fun. Swinging for 8. And then play a Shambling Ghast? Question mark? Sure. I'll play a Shambling Ghast. So now they can start cranking out creatures, which is fine. I've got a blocker, so I'm not super upset about that. Okay, I want to gain some life. Sure. Sure. We have so many options here now. All right, I think we're gonna play LOLTH. We're gonna play LOLTH here. And I think I'm gonna just draw, actually, now that I think about it.
How desperate.
Okay. Let's play this, and we'll just go next. We'll do no attacks, and the turn. So far our game plan is okay. They do have a ton of mana, and they've got these huge creatures coming out, which is a little bit scary, but I think we can eventually outvalue them. That's fine. At 17 life. Okay, so we'll go ahead and block here, I believe. We'll create ourselves a little treasure token. Add some royalty counters. Alright, so that's sweet. So they tap out, create another huge creature. That's fine. And a Lotus Cobra, okay. Also fine. And I think we can go ahead and just destroy one of these forests, if I'm not mistaken. I think we go and do that right now. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's go and swing in. Let's do some work here. Swinging for 10. Opponent will likely want to block here, and that's fine. We go ahead and draw. Draw bits. And Sedgemoor Witch, sure. Green Warden. Okay, so they can bring lands in. That's fine. So they gain some life. That's a lot of life. Wait. So whenever a land is, you gain a life. So why did they gain 4 life here? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Okay, so I think we definitely draw a card first.
Oh yes.
Sweet.
I know the knowledge you seek.
Play a Witherbloom Pathway. And I want to say let's go ahead and swing in with these two. Okay. So the land is dead. We bring this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we've got ourselves a 12/12 Polukranos. That is beautiful. And LOLTH. Okay, I like LOLTH. LOLTH is making me lol. Alright, well let's hope that the opponent has something going on. Nothing? Okay. So they get to bring in a land. Let me see. I can fight now. Want to gain some life. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Bastion of Remembrance. Draw a card.
Go, my children.
Play a forest. End the turn. Ha! Okay. So I think they might have enough mana to like create a creature or whatever, but at this point I believe it's a little bit too late. Okay, my turn. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. GG. Yes. Oh my god. That was so good, guys. This deck is crazy. LOLTH did so much work here. That was amazing. I'm super impressed by this Planeswalker. GG opponent. Alright, this is kind of an interesting hand. Interesting because if we draw that second forest, we do have Questing Beasts. But other than that, it feels a little bit slow, so I'm kind of reluctant to commit to this hand. But 3 lands is pretty good though, huh? Let me see. We'll go and mull it. That's actually a little bit better. So we mull it and then we can drop like a Darkbore Pathway here, and I think I'm okay with that. See, this way we have Shambling Ghast into Deadly Dispute, and it's pretty good. I'm so hyped about this set so far, though, guys. It's been pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Opponent cracks their Fabled Passage. Okay, opponent is on mono black, okay. So what do I want them to get rid of right now? I could actually be okay with them getting rid of a land for some reason. Yeah, sure, let's do that. I'd rather keep the snow-covered forest here, just in case I have to do some shenanigans with some snow-covered land action. We're just gonna go next, and I think we're gonna do no attacks end the turn. And then what I might do is if, for some reason, Shambling Ghast is a target, we'll Deadly Dispute it. Okay. So let's go and sack Shambling Ghast. We'll give, I wonder if they're holding up removal, is the question. We could just get rid of one of those guys. Let's just go and create a treasure token here. Wow, that's a lot of lands. Okay, my turn. That is a lot of lands. Alright, so we're gonna play a Darkbore Pathway. And we'll just go play Questing Beast. Sure. Why not? Swinging for 4. Get in there. So now we've got a Questing Beast. We've got a Hunt for Specimens, which allows us to search up some lessons. We've got a Power Word Kill, which is pretty cool as well. Turgrid's Lantern. Okay, that's fine. Let's lose 3. Let's lose 3 indeed. Alright, so we're going to play a Swamp, and we're just going to swing it for 4. And let's go and play a Hunt for Specimen as well. Grab ourselves a Environmental Science, why not? And we'll just end the turn. We'll hold up Power Word Kill, just in case they have some kind of strong creature that we want to get rid of. Okay. Alright, so what do they have? Target opponent reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to the number of creatures in your party. So they have a rogue and a rogue. Yeah, let's go and show them the swamp. A rogue and a rogue. So they don't have an answer for Questing Beasts. They are in a little bit of deep doo-doo, which you love to see, right? You love to see it. Okay, let's go and swing in with this bad boy. Let's go into Environmental Science. We'll grab ourselves a snow-covered swamp. Play said snow-covered swamp. We'll just end the turn. And now I can start playing Professor Onyx, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so this is going to be a non-land, non-token permanent. So we do have to get rid of Questing Beast, which is fine though, because then we can just zap the whole board and bring it back. So I think that's fine. Sure, yeah, we'll do that. Play this. We destroy all creatures. This is beautiful, by the way. We'll bring back a Questing Beast. Hey, we'll swing it for 4. Opponent can't be too happy about this. And then next turn we get to play Professor Onyx, which is so sick. Environmental Science, sure. Swing for 4. And there goes their Turgrid's Lantern. They get to use it one more time on me. Let's go. So they gain some more life. That's fine. Skyclave Cleric. Nice. Very nice. And then we have to sacrifice this, of course. So I think what we do is... yeah. We let that resolve. And I think what we do is... let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6... I only have 7 mana. Let's go and get rid of that. And we'll just go next. End the turn. So there goes Doom Foretold. Pretty sick. Amaria's Call. Okay. They get a couple of angels. That's fine, I think. This will allow us to get rid of one of the angels. Or we could look for an answer, which I'm leaning more toward. We could also Bastion into something. Let's see. What are our options here? I think it might be better to Professor Onyx here. And then we look at the top.
Really want to fight me?
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so we put this in our hand. Put 2 lands in the grave, and that's fine. So they kill Professor Onyx.
Something useful.
And then Extinction Event kind of clears the board. Sweet. We'll discard the Deadly Dispute or the Bastion. I think we do the Dispute. We don't even have creatures out, so not much we can do there. Let's go into Extinction for even, just like we drew it up. And then we play a Bastion of Remembrance. That'll give us a little creature-oo and kind of a way to start draining the opponents. Now the opponent is mostly in top deck mode now, so it is I'm sure probably fun times for the op. Just go next, and we're gonna do no attacks, just end the turn. We'll crack that Fabled Passage for a swamp. I kind of wish I had kept my Deadly Dispute now, but you know, it is what it is. Opponent gets to draw. They're getting some card advantage off of Maze Mind Tome, which is unfortunate for us. Alright, so let's go and crack this. We'll grab a forest. Alright, my turn. Sweet, that's a great top deck. Go and swing in here. Alright, so opponent has to get some action off the top. Some kind of removal, probably. So pay 2 to draw. They have 5 mana available. Well, 6 mana available, looks like. So if they don't have an answer for Questing Beast, then this is GG. If they play a big creature, we've got Power Word Kill. Sweet. Okay, so they're going to have to tap 2 in order to grab, like, something that... Let me see. Are they going to use it? They don't use it. Okay, very interesting. It's an interesting choice, of course. Of course. Of course. Alright, so we swing it for both. That way, if one of our creatures dies, right, they'll probably just sack it, if I had to guess. Okay. So they have an instant speed answer. They don't. So they just take all this. They take 4 damage here. Let's see what this does. Power Word Kill our own creature, right? Yes. GG. Let's go. Wow. Wow, guys. I'm super impressed by this deck. This deck is renewing my love of Magic the Gathering. Let's go. So yeah, it has been, I don't know, probably about a month since I've really played heavily and made any new videos, but I was waiting for this set because I was really hyped about it. So I hope you guys are as well. I would love to know what you guys are excited to see from Forgotten Realms, like cards that you're really excited to try out and play, stuff that you'd like to see me try out and play, because I will probably try to collect the entire set. So if there's anything you guys want to see, obviously I'm just going to be brewing some jank here, and I've brewed so many jank decks so far and it has been a blast. All right, so if we keep this hand, we are ramping our way up to Blood on the Snow, but there's really not much else going on. I'm worried that if we keep, we're just going to be flooded, but maybe not. We'll go and keep it. If we keep it, then we get to turn 1 a Shambling Ghast, which is a great blocker and also kind of a great way to get rid of pesky creatures. Opponent plays an island, hopefully not a swamp next, or hopefully not like a ruined crab, because if we see that kind of shenanigans, then you know we're in trouble. Oh no. Well, let's see what the opponent's got then. I really like this card. This is a great common card because it does either serve as removal or ramp, and you know, I think it's just good times all around, to be completely honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and play a forest, and I think we just swing in. We do currently have LOLTH Spider Queen mana, but if the opponent is on Dimir, there's a really good chance that they're playing control, which means LOLTH is either going to be countered, or it's going to be this thing where, you know, we might have a little bit of trouble keeping it on the board anyway, so let's go and swing in for 1. Okay, so the ultimate question is, do we Bastion and play into their counterspell? So they behold the multiverse. So it wasn't a counterspell, which I think is fine. Once we get to turn 4 mana, we can Polukranos. We've got Bastion of Remembrance, so we have a bit of action here. Let's go ahead and swing in. And we'll go and play a Bastion of Remembrance. The reason we're going to play that is because we want to draw out the counterspell, and then we have just absolute kind of gas moving forward, so. But you're bound to see, you know, control just kind of do its thing, right? Alright, so let's go and play this as a swamp. And I think we just go and swing in. And I think what we'll end up doing probably is just ending the turn, and then we pass and we like Deadly Dispute or something. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, we'll Deadly Dispute at the end of the opponent's turn, and then we get to ramp up to 6 mana, presumably, and then that will give us some LOLTH action. And the cool thing about LOLTH is that it does work with with Blood on the Snow, so we could potentially bring LOLTH back on a Blood on the Snow trigger if we need to. Alright, so let's go and do that. Sack this. Let's go and create a treasure token. This is great. It's already kind of paying off for itself. Alright, let's see what the opponent's thinking about doing.
Well, I need to counter this, right? That's 2 cards I get.
So I wonder if they're playing Sultai, or if this is just Dimir with some cycling. Alright, so we get to draw 2 cards, which is perfect. Presumably, unless the opponent...
You're like, oh, I thought I was the only one with draw spells.
The opponent's still trying to figure out how to play this. Line, Test of Talents, sure. So they get to take all of those from me. They get to look through my hand, but I think that's fine. So what we end up doing moving forward is we'll go ahead and play out like a threat, maybe Polukranos, maybe LOLTH. I wouldn't mind playing LOLTH. LOLTH gives us the option to create some 2/1s. So I think we go and do that. We draw out the counter spells, and we just have to keep drawing out counter spells because look, they've got Negate, Test of Talents. They're playing Dimir control.
You could have such power.
We create some 2/1s.
Too weak.
And
annihilation.
I think we just play Shambling Ghast here. There's really no point in holding up that 6 mana because unfortunately, actually, hold on, let me see. Yeah, that's fine.
Don't Jawari disruption me, man. Then we'll just pass the turn, and it's likely that we're gonna have to pass the germs as well.
So opponent has a sweeper, if I had to guess. That's why they were so like okay with this happening. They also may have just planeswalker removal, which okay with me as well, so. Okay, or that. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll draw a card. Draw a card, lose a life, but we do get some mana advantage here, and or card draw advantage. Okay, I think we go Polukranos next. Sweet. Alright, so that gets countered, and that's fine. Opponent could start spending mana to exile stuff. Absolutely cool. We still have our little card draw engine going on here. So I suspect there's probably heavy counterspell action in here, and I think I may want the Garruk over the LOLTH, so I might just go and play the LOLTH here.
My hatred lives.
Alright, so let's play the Fabled Passage, and let's go and play a LOLTH out. You've served us well, other LOLTH, and you've made me lol. Alright, so let's go and create, we'll go and create some more creatures. Because why not? Then we will end the turn, and end the germs. She said, we will slay our enemies. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so those are dead. But luckily for us, we still have our draw. Alright, so we get to Blood on the Snow if we choose to, which would be fine with me. Blood on the Snow would end up bringing back a LOLTH if we wanted to. So that's great. Great news for us. It's like essentially having a revival spell in hand. We also have Garruk, which is a pretty big deal, I feel like. And we'll go ahead and grab a swamp with the Fabled Passage, so that way we have enough black mana. Looks like green is kind of the... It's the land we don't need quite as much in this deck. Alright.
So what has the opponent got going on?
Okay. So first things first, we'll go and draw. LOLTH is just a great draw engine, not gonna lie. I don't mind losing a life here and there. And I've gotten so much value off of LOLTH already, when you think about it. Alright. So it's gonna play a forest, and we could actually do Blood on the Snow. So what we're gonna do is let's destroy all creatures, and then I get to bring back another LOLTH, which is fine. Keep that one. And we'll create some creatures. We'll have to keep them on their toes, let them play out their counter spells, their removal spells, just everything. They've only played 2 counter spells, so it's likely that they've got some more for us.
Okay.
Alright, let's go and play. Damn you, Rimrock Knight! Henry, Rimrock Knight is back. Alright, so let's go and draw with LOLTH. You'd love to see it. Go and play a swamp. Alright, so the first thing we do probably is destroy that. Sweet. Then we swing in on Ashiok, and I think that's cool too.
Okay.
So they tapped out, which is great. I think we Blood on the Snow all Planeswalkers now.
At least there is
We'll bring back LOLTH. We'll get some blockers. Well, LOLTH is awesome. She gets to protect herself, presumably. And we also get to do maybe a giant Plumb the Forbidden if we need to. Alright, so let's go and draw. I'm really enjoying LOLTH, not gonna lie, guys. This is making me LMAOTH. That didn't even make sense. Laugh my ass off.
My children will take care of you.
Okay, so we're gonna just go and play this as a black source as well, and I guess we could just go and play this right now, to be completely honest. If they have a counterspell, they've got a counterspell, but it is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
Sweet. Alright, so Garruk's dead. I didn't figure that that was going to last very long, but we get rid of another counterspell, and these are all very important things we got to do. That's fine. So they get rid of the rest of the things there. They get to draw a card. I think we just do no attacks and we just end the turn here. And we hold up Plumb the Forbidden. That's going to give us a lot of juice if the opponent for some reason has a way to get rid of whatever we need. Alright, that's fine. Field of Ruin. Go and grab ourselves another swamp. Whatever you say, boss. So I'm wondering what their win con is. So let's go ahead and plumb here. I think I'm just going to sack 2 creatures here.
Aren't I generous? A gift. Exchange for loyalty.
So that resolves, right? We get to copy a couple spells. That's pretty sick. Alright. Let's play a forest. Let's play a
Questing Beast.
I think it's really important that we just apply as much pressure as we can, because this is control deck and they're just kind of like,
Oh, I need all my stuff, my creatures.
okay, so let's go and swing in. And then we will go ahead and card draw? Yeah, draw a card. We should end the turn.
My hatred.
This is kind of a gamble here on my part. So we pass the blockers, and let's go and plumb here. And this will help us kind of get rid of
I will.
counter spells if they have it. If they don't have the counter spells, then we're Gucci anyway. But look at all the card draw we've got. And we could even just power word kill here. Let's go. So much juice. Oh my god, guys. This deck has so much fucking juice. It's crazy. Create some spiders. We're gonna Professor Onyx. We're gonna draw. Let's go grab a Hunt for Specimens. We play Hunt for Specimens. And we just have so much juice, guys. So much. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Then we play Pest Summoning. Drain the opponent for some more. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And we pass the turn and we pass the germs, Sky.
Oh my god. This deck. Even if we don't win this match, like there's a lot of ways where we can lose here, but double Planeswalker plus a board full of creatures is a good, it feels good, man. Feels so good. Plus I get to bring back LOLTH with Blood on the Snow. This is such a spicy deck. Extinction Event. Okay. Hey, that's cool. Because now that these guys are gone, then we just have 2 card draw engines here. Oh my god. This is so sick. This is absolutely disgusting. So let's go crack our Fabled Passage. We're going to grab another Swamp to thin out the deck a bit. So let's go ahead and first we're going to draw. Oh yeah. For sure. We're going to play Sedgemoor Witch here.
There's gotta be something useful.
Hunt for Specimens. Pest Summoning. Play Pest Summoning. Draw a card, lose a life. And we just end the turn. Man, if we had Plumb the Forbidden, this would just be GG. Can you guys believe that? Yes. Oh my god. You guys! LOLTH is so sick. Is so sick. Oh my god. This card right here has just changed my life. I really love this new set so far. Definitely a good first deck to mess about with. GG opponent. What the fuck? You guys see this? Instead of the like victory or transition screen, it's going straight to a sales page. All right, well, I'm already playing your game, wizards. Let's keep the good times rolling. This is feeling like, I don't know about you guys, but this deck is feeling very strong. Like it could be a somewhat competitive deck for sure. No, not Tamps again. Oh man. All right, I think Tamps is, this is a rematch. I think Tamps is going to want to take this from us. We are like 4 or 5-0 right now though, so sure, we'll keep it. Loving the new boards for sure. This is really cool. Play Swamp, play Shambling Ghast. Opponent is on Rogues? What are they on? Acquisitions Expert. Okay. Alright, I think we... What do we get rid of here? I want to say we drop the Darkbore Pathway. Yeah. We'll Darkbore Pathway here. And the reason we're doing that is because we can go Darkbore Pathway into Hunt for Specimen. And then we get Environmental Science. And we just do no attacks. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Tamps really wanted the rematch here. Okay, so we play Swamp, and I want to say we just Environmental Science here. Well, Environmental Science, we'll grab a Forest, and we just do no attacks. Sure. Okay, so opponent Village Rights. You got it, boss. They're starting to get their card advantage on, which of course, you know, will be pretty annoying, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Alright, so we play this Forest, and let's go ahead and Sedgemoor Witch here. Just to be mana efficient, and I actually think we can just start swinging in with Ghast, because the opponent's not going to block. If they do, they'll block with Eye Twitch. Alright, so the ultimate question. We let the opponent get their removal spell? Is that what they get? Or are they going to be like us and grab their environmental science? Either way, I'm kind of primed for either if they cast a lot of creatures, extinction event, or we play a LOLTH. Okay, so the environmental science here. Good on ya, mate. So they're looking for that second black mana, possibly. Okay, so we have some choices here, and I think we probably just want to swing in for 4 first. And I think I actually want to LOLTH here. They may have like ECD. I actually don't know what the new meta is looking like, so there could be any number of things going on with these decks, but Elspeth Conquers Death is definitely a possibility. It's always kind of scary. Okay, so that resolves, and we're going to go and drop the Sedgemoor Witch, I think.
My power is for annihilation.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to play Fabled. We'll crack it for a Black Source. Go and draw. That's pretty sweet. And we're going to swing in. Play Polukranos. Keep up power word kill just in case they play a creature. They have to get rid of their Witch's Cauldron. That's cool. Doom Foretold's so annoying, but I'm so glad Throne of Eldraine's rotating out. Okay, so they get a second Doom Foretold. And that's fine as well. So they crack their Fabled Passage. They now have 3 mana. Alright, my turn. So we have to sack 2 things. And that's cool. Get rid of this. Get rid of that.
Not fighting anything. Fight myself.
Okay. This. Crack it for the Black Source. And I think we could probably just do a big Polukranos here. What do you guys think? Sure, we'll do a big ol' thick ol' Polukranos. Seems pretty fun. Now they have 2 Doom Foretold triggers, which is so silly.
There goes your Doom Foretolds.
Luris of the Dream Den. Okay. Alright, so what do I want to get rid of here? So if we do... I think we dropped the extinction events. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, see, the opponent knows there, like I would have just fought with these 2, and he would have lost 4, but that's 8 power still on the board, plus these guys. It was GG. This deck, guys, this is making me so happy. I'm loving Adventures in Forgotten Realms. So excellent.
GG opponents.
So we won the rematch too. Better not see your face around here ever again, Tamps.
Rest, weary traveler.
Okay. This is a pretty solid hand, right? We get to turn 1 the Shambling Ghast. We can play another Shambling Ghast, and then we can do like a massive Dispute or something like that. So we have some options. I think we just go and swing in. And one reason I really like Shambling Ghast as well, aside from just being like a really cool flavored card, is that it's actually really cool because it takes away little mono white threats like, you know, Selfless Savior. Things with Indestructible, for instance. You can still kind of get through, kill Toski. Okay, so I think we play the Swamp. We'll go and swing in with both of these. Okay. Now, if we create a treasure token, next turn we can play LOLTH, which is kind of a big deal. But we can also just kill this, which I feel like is a pretty big deal in itself as well. So let's go ahead and just end the turn. Loyal Warhound. Okay. So they get to search their library for planes and put it onto the battlefield. Sweet. It's a 3/1 Vigilance as well. Okay, so what are they ramping up toward? Let's go and just kill their creatures off. I think I'm somewhat comfortable doing that. Alright, we'll go and swing in for 1.
And we end the turn.
So they are an Azorius. Super interesting. So I wonder if this is a control or if this is some kind of like Azorius aggro going on. A lot of really cool stuff going on here. Skyclave Apparition, okay. So let's go ahead and Deadly Dispute. We'll sack this. We get to create a treasure token either way. But let's go and create 2 treasure tokens.
Because why not?
Alright, so what do you think are the chances of them having counter spells? Probably pretty high, huh? Well, let's just go and play it. Do we hunt for specimens here is the question. Yeah, we'll go and hunt for specimens here. Because we do have a ton of lands in hand now. And I think we'll grab the pest summoning. There's not any huge benefit to pest summoning aside from if these pests die, that's 2 more loyalty to LOLTH.
Okay.
When you search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it. So they could be looking for ECD to get rid of LOLTH, which I think is fine. Oh, okay. Daxos. That's also a thing. Let's go and draw. That's pretty sick. Alright, so let's go in Fabled Passage here. Grab ourselves a snow-covered swamp. We'll swing in for 3. And then we Blood on the Snow, destroy all creatures. We bring back LOLTH. Or no, I guess we can't, but we can bring back a Shambling Ghast, which is fine. I forgot that our LOLTH didn't actually die here. But we do get to wipe their board, which is, I think, pretty decent. Oh, okay, so they've got a Thassa. Ooh, nice. So they get to flicker that. They gain a life, which I think is fine with me. First thing we're going to do is we're going to draw. See if we can get something juicy off the top. And that is something juicy. So play this. Play Questing Beast. Swing in with both. It was down to 9. So nice. And let's go and Pest Summoning. Create 2 more. Now the opponent can tap down Questing Beast, which I think is okay. And then they get to flicker Thassa again to gain some more life, but I think we're okay having Questing Beasts. Alright, so the Charming Prince, so they're either going to gain 3 life, or maybe Scry. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and sweet. Alright, let's play this as a Darkbore Pathway. And we do have plenty of snow-covered lands now, so we can actually do some really cool stuff here. They're probably going to tap down Thassa, if I had to guess. Sweet. Alright, so we swing in with all these. And then we will Blood on the Snow to destroy all creatures, and then we'll bring back Questing Beast. Maybe that's a good thing. We got a Thickle LOLTH now. And we'll also play a Hunt for Specimens. Grab a Necrotic Fumes just in case? Sure. It wouldn't hurt to have some extra removal. Just in case they play something. LOLTH is looking so spicy though. Oh my god. Oh man, guys. Alright Slayers, this is the perfect place to end today's video, and oh my god, I had so much fun playing this deck. This card in particular, LOLTH Spider Queen, was so crazy. Being able to just have this incredible draw engine was really great for this deck specifically. Also being able to create 2/2/1 black spider creature tokens with menace and reach, that's a big deal. LOLTH gets to protect herself. Not only that, we get 2 extra creatures to go toward our sack outlets, so we get a ton of value from LOLTH. Overall, I think LOLTH is going to be found in a lot of decks moving forward in Standard. She provides so much value. You'll find her in a lot of sacrifice decks like Witherbloom, Rakdos, Mono Black, and probably a lot of mid-ranging control decks that are black as well. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. This deck has absolutely got me so hyped for the upcoming decks, so I hope you guys check those all out. Now, before I let you go, I did want to remind you that I am doing an amazing giveaway. I'll be giving away an entire collector's edition booster box of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. So if you're interested in winning this booster box, it's really simple. All you have to do is 1. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. 2. Hit like on any or all of my last Adventures into the Forgotten Realms deck videos. 3. Leave a comment below the video and or videos you liked about your favorite decks that you're looking forward to in Standard, or your favorite Adventures into the Forgotten Realms cards that you're really excited about. That's it, easy peasy. But if you guys are looking for some bonus entries, all you have to do is hit like and leave a comment below all of these Adventures in the Forgotten Realms videos, and I'll give you an extra entry into the giveaway for each comment you like and leave a comment below. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure to stay tuned to my channel because I am going to be putting out new videos very regularly to support this set. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that like button below, and to help you stay up to date with my upcoming videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Slayers.